Man, I'm gonna show you how man's system is all foul, man. That's why everything just got to be God's system. I'm gonna play this out. I want your imagination with me, man. I want you to travel with me for a moment. Let's just talk about education or whatever that is. Y'all know what I mean when I say education. We're gonna talk about grades, the grading system by man. Different grades supposed to put you in different categories. You got A's, B's, C's, D's, and then flunking. All right, here it is. I want your imagination. I want you to travel with me. Let's say right now, 90 to 100 is an A, 80 to 89 is a B, and so on. You get the picture. Everybody talking about you're supposed to be successful. If you apply yourself, you can be successful. If you apply yourself, you can be successful. If you apply yourself, you can be successful. Well, I'm going to give you a hypothetical situation to show you that that's bullshit. Let's say you got everybody applying themselves. And everybody making all A's. I'm going to show you why this garbage. And this is not true. It'll never happen. Not because people can't do it. People can do it, but the system won't allow people to do this. Let me show you why. Corporate America start with an idea. It's just an idea. Man, I'm going to have this Walmart. Okay, Sam Wall say, okay, man, I'm going to come up with this store and it's going to be off the chain. I'm going to have super stores. I'm going to start them in these little towns. Everybody going to come to. All right, we see the fulfillment of Sam Wall's so-called idea. But in order for Sam Wall idea to take shape, you got to have people who feel like, well, I supposed to stock shelves. But if you got everybody making A's in school, they ain't going to want to stock shelves. They feel like, I got a master's degree. What I'm doing stocking shelves. And I'm not talking bad about no shelf stockers. That ain't the point of this. I'm just using this as an example. In order to have a shelf stocker, you have to have a mindset of a person who feel like that's what my capacity is to do. I made D's and E's in school, so I already know I ain't finna make it in college.
Well, I made good grades in school. School just wasn't for me. I didn't want to go.
Yeah, but the whole point is, it's not nothing wrong with a person stocking shelves if that's what you want to do. But I'm only talking about the dream of that America sell to you. They say that it's equal opportunity for everybody to so-called go to school and do good. But see, what I'm trying to show you is grades is the separation of what you can do. Grades already show you off top where your dreams gonna lie at. 99% of the time, you ain't gonna find a C student in high school, a CD student in high school, going to the next level to some major university. Why? Because they done already told him he can't get accepted. But they saying he got equal opportunity. How he got equal opportunity when they won't even accept him? So now you trickle down and say, well, he should have made better grades in high school. Well, here we go. If everybody was making A's in a particular high school, that high school wouldn't be considered a legit high school. If a university has everybody making A's and B's, that university's credibility will be shot.
That's because they're saying like it ain't nothing hard.
Yeah, they'll say it's not challenging enough. Parents, quit getting on your kids for not making an appropriate letter grade. As long as your kid give it they all, and that kid study, that kid go in there and take that test and give it his all, don't let the letter grade dictate who your child is. Because what I'm trying to tell you is, even if your child start making 90s, if every child make 90s, then 90s are the new E's. And now the eccentric kids will be making 95s and 96s, 97s. It's going to always be a separation because it's the product of man. It's like musical chairs, man. You got one chair and 100 participants. You got one chair and 100 participants. So it's going to be some fussing. It's going to be some fighting over that chair. But I'm not mad at the people fighting over the chair. I'm mad at the motherfucker that created that game. And what's wrong with my people is the one that is sitting down, the one that so-called made it, the one that got his business, the one that did get the doctrine, the one that did get the masters, understand that you are a product of affirmative action. You just the one who happened to be around the chair when that cracker decided to stop the music. You lucked up and did it. It wasn't through no hard work. It wasn't through you applied yourself. Because what I'm trying to show you is if everybody applied themselves with your same intensity and made your same grades, if everybody made those grades, then that grade you made ain't worth a damn no more. If your best is a 95 and everybody else's best is around the area of 95, 95 ain't worth a fuck. They only want 99 and hundreds to be doctrines, to be doctors, to be get your master's degree. That's the idea that I'm trying to infiltrate in everybody's mind. So now when you look at it like that, you don't snare when you look at that person stocking shelves. Because corporate America is founded upon 95% being the workers and 5% being the idea motherfuckers. They have an idea, they put it into action, and they create jobs. Now, in order to have a person constantly working that job, they got to create a mindset to feel like this is the capacity that my brain works. All I can do is stock these shelves. And they do that starting in kindergarten. In kindergarten, they separate kids in 3 different fucking groups. You got one group with a little bit of people, then you got a middle group with a lot of fucking people, then you got another group with a little group of people. Now that first group is the high art motherfuckers. They done said are the super smart motherfuckers. Now that group that's full of a lot of motherfuckers, them the average motherfuckers. Then that other group, them the white headphone wearing motherfuckers in front of that record player. Now see, everybody, if you go back in your mind to kindergarten, they separated your ass in 3 groups way back then. They already pretty much told you what you was gonna be. Because based on their level of education, they already know what type of mindset can retain this information, this and this and this. But what I'm saying is because a person can't get something in a book, don't mean they can't get it. You got different kind of learners. You got visual learners. You got learners that learn off hearing. Then you got people who learn off seeing it done. It's different ways of learning. But corporate America don't give a fuck about that. They got their standardized test, and however well you doing their standardized test that is already biased, that dictate to them how fucking smart you are. So when you get this idea out your mind that everybody can be bosses, and all you bosses that got your little businesses or whatever, quit looking at motherfuckers feeling like they ain't applying themselves, that you got so much fucking vision and everybody else slow. Because in order for you to have your little fucking business, you got to have motherfuckers working that shit. So if you ain't got no workers, you ain't got nothing but a fucking idea. An idea ain't nothing but potential. Ain't nothing kinetic about it. Because all the boss man is the motherfucker who ain't willing to go out there and do the muscle. That cracker had a fucking idea. He said, I want my own motherfucking country. But that cracker was too lazy to do the man work to do them, to build this fucking country ground up. So he went over there and got him some motherfucking black folks to do his dirty work. Now he sit back and running shit.